Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. So today is still the 2nd of May, 2022. So what I'm doing is I'm just starting on this. I'm going to pull more of this over on this side, over this way, extend this out, and basically what I'm working on right now is so when I bring the truck down here, I'll turn it around and come up and park on the stone. And in this way, I have a good base, even if it's wet, to start off on. And so, hi. And so that's what I'm trying to do right now. Eventually, like I said, this whole thing over here probably will end up being, because the stone is here, a parking lot of some sort once we get everything squared away and stuff like that. But right now, I'm just trying to get it where when I'm coming in or out of here, if it rains again, that I'm going to be able to get a good head start. You can see it's drier now, a lot drier. This is all dried up now. So if I wanted to, right now, I could probably bring the truck down here with no issues. I don't want to do that. So, now some of you are going to say, oh my God, that's labor intensive and yada, yada, yada. Number one, I don't mind physical labor, and never have, and I like it actually. I need to lose a good amount of weight this year, and I'm going to do that. And this is just, to me, it sounds weird, and this is going to sound weird to some of you, but I find this very relaxing, if that makes any sense. Very tiring, very physical, but I also find it very relaxing and very rewarding. Once you get, a good portion of things done, it ends up looking really, really good. So that's kind of, where I'm at with that. But, and again, this is going to be the start. I'm going to work. What I'll do is I'll use the wheelbarrow, and I'll end up taking loads up through here and filling this in as I go. So when I am starting down here, I'll have a good start to get up this hill as much as I can. Now, obviously, we got the bulldozer guy coming back in, so I'm only going to go up here a little bit farther because I don't know how much more he's going to do up in this area, so we're going to have to see. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But if I have, a decent start of this, and then obviously I'm going to come around that way, so I can work on that because that's not going to change. That part of the pad over here is done for now. So if I can, work on some other stuff, then I will absolutely do that. But yeah, so we'll see how it all pans out. But it's going to come together, and those type of things. So forward progress every day, folks. That's what it realistically is all about. Making some form of forward progress. And as long as I'm getting something accomplished, like the last 2 days to me were a complete waste. Weather-wise, it was rainy and wet, and I really couldn't do much of anything, so I didn't, and I couldn't even get out, so that was kind of a pain as well. But I wanted to tell you about Miss Hella. She actually is doing much, much better. I opened up the back door of the truck, and she jumps right in now, which is good because I was having to drag her the first couple times. She would run back by the steps. I'd have to get the lead, put her on the lead, and then walk her to the truck and, and get her in that way. But now she just goes right up into the truck, so that's a really good thing. She's making progress. She's getting used to it, and so that's a good thing as well. But yeah, so I'm just gonna work on this. I'll probably focus. I'll get this part here to there done. I'll pull that out and fill in through there, so then that way I have this whole part here, and then I'll start working through here and turning and and like that. So yeah, slow and steady, but that's okay. Like I said, as long as I'm making progress, it makes me happy. Obviously, I am going to need a lot of stone, and I realize that. And somebody had made a comment, and they said, I see $10,000 worth of stone in your future. And I replied, way more than that. Because you have to understand, where I showed you guys, and like I walked up earlier, I want to do the whole field, get the whole field stoned, all the way down to the entrance of the woods, and then obviously work in the woods as well. It can get pretty sloppy when it's wet and muddy. So if I have, a base down with stone, it's gonna, you know, it'll give us a start. And what I may end up doing, and when especially the entrance coming out of the woods, I just may have him bring me in a load there and just, you know, open up his gate and drive it out and just work on that area, and then I'll rake that out there, because that's a trouble spot. That is absolutely a trouble spot as well. So like I said, again, you know, this is not something that is going to happen overnight with the stone. You will be seeing me work with stone a lot. I worked with stone a lot in New York. I like working with stone. It is probably one of the best and most physical workouts that you can do. And so, like I said, I enjoy it, as crazy as that sounds. To address some comments on the other building that we're having brought in, and Eric does want it up over here. This is a buddy of mine's building. And so he basically said, you know, he wants it, I can store as much stuff in it as I want to, and just leave enough room so that he can put a cot in there, so that when he comes down, he has a spot where he can, you know, go ahead and crash out when he wants to come down and hang out. And you guys will probably see him on video. You may have seen him already before. I know you have. You've seen him before. But he's going to be coming down, or trying to, when I start my first prepper get-together meeting for members. We had, you know, interviews here last month. And so now we're actually going to be getting together the 13th, 14th, and 15th. So, you know, the people that are going to be in the group, we're all going to be meeting, and we're going to be going over some things and having a lot of discussions and those type of things, and also enjoying each other's company for that weekend. So, but in the meantime, I will just, I do want to put some more stone over here as well, just to kind of even that out, and so I will do that as well. But yeah, you know, it's just, it's going to take a lot of time. A lot of you have really no idea, because if you haven't done this thing before, I have. So if you want to go back and see the stuff that we've done up in New York over the course of 7 years, it does not happen overnight. So, you know, the priority this year, okay, realistically, get the building in here, get it insulated, get the wood stove in, get it wired up so we have power, and you know, and get that done. That's going to be number one. Getting water obviously squared away is also right up there as well, but getting that squared away so we're ready for winter is going to be a big part of that. So once the property in New York does sell, then we'll work on getting the next two buildings in here as well. So again, it's all a progression thing. It's going to take time, and I'm okay with that. I really, really am. I am used to, you know, going without certain things for periods of time, and it doesn't bother me. It really doesn't, because I look at the big picture. I look at what we're going to accomplish and what we're going to get done. We've already accomplished a ton down here already, and really, really pleased with everything so far. I really can't complain. I mean, I really can't. And so it looks like not only one building, but both buildings will be coming in here on Friday, and so that's a good thing. But yeah, Eric wanted a place where he could just crash. It's got a porch, so he can put like a rocking chair out there and hang out and that type of stuff, and I think that that's cool as well. And I got to get my other rocking chairs that are up in New York that we got, the Amish-built rocking chairs. I want to get them down here as well. So once I get my building in here, I want to have my rocking chair on the porch. So, you know, like I said, it's slow and steady, but I am going to go ahead and get off of here so I can start getting this video up for you guys. And so good day here today. More progress being made. We got, like I said, another building coming in, which is important. You know, you know, obviously my buddy was like, you know, more room to store stuff, and I'm like, absolutely, man. I said, I appreciate it. So, you know, that's you know, that's a good thing. And so, you know, we will work on that. And you know, when the bulldozer guy can come in, I'll give him a call today as well, and we'll see what's going on there. And like I said, slow and steady, and we'll get it done. You know, and it's like I said, it's just, it'll come together. It will come together. And every trip back to New York, I will bring another load of stuff down. Obviously, the trailer will be going down on the next trip down to New York. And so what I'm actually going to do with the trailer is I am going to get that out of here, give it a couple more days for things to really dry out. come down with the truck, pull that out of here, put that in the upper meadow, so when I am ready to leave, I'm not going to have an issue getting that loaded up and getting that rocking and rolling. So that's why I had to leave it behind the last time, because I couldn't get it out of here because it was too wet. So things to work on, and so that's what we're going to do. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you guys are prepping. I hope you're getting ready. A lot of scary information out there in the news. There's a lot of fear-mongering going on as well. So it's hard to know what to believe and what not to believe. The one thing that I really want to encourage you guys is truly to control what you can control. What can you do daily to make your lives better when something goes wrong? And that's all you got control over. And when something happens, we deal with it accordingly. That's it. Period. That's how it's got to be. So, you know, think about those things and just stay focused, and you're going to be just fine. All right? So anyway, me and the girl are going to head off for now. She's very tired. She was very, very exhausted. She was in there sleeping, and I said, nope, it's time to come out and do some work. So anyway, guys, I hope you're all doing great. I will talk to you all later. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.